Let's record this. This one should go on YouTube's. Adam Titan Ice versus Death. Wolf. Something. Dusk? Wolf Dusk? Okay. My pet's name is Kobe, by the way. And I think when you record... I am lagging, but I don't know why. That's not a game. That's more of a... hello? I'll just commentate for you guys then. It's definitely lagging. Not the recording, though. We have an early Grim Gambit almost. Oh, that's such a good card. What the heck? Just minus 25 for fun with 1100 damage. And then a minus 35 coming this round. That'll be solid. I wouldn't mind seeing a freeze ray. It's in a bubble. All right, nice. You definitely don't want to trade equal damage with an ice. It's not good. Especially when ice has very low damage. This is why you need brace. I would do attenuate here. Then or brace. Adam needs to brace actually. So he probably has brace in hand. That's why he's doing it. And he's already weakness, so he's gonna use poison here, right? Get the 45 out of him. But Adam has brace in hand already. That's why he attenuated first. Here comes the poison, and it's a plus 45. He can hit him here solid with the Grim, but Adam has to brace. Okay. It's kind of like the trick, right? You attenuate, you get the poison out, and then you brace on top. He's attenuating back, so Shoe here would be fine. Shoe into a ice elemental. That's a ton of damage, and it's bubbled. But then you'll get the emulate out of him, so I don't know. Obviously, a rebrace would have been better, but you can't have 100. Can't have perfect cards all the time. Now he's stacked with a 25 and a 35 and a 25. So he has to do something here to move it. But this opens him up for a Colossus or a rebrace into Colossus. I feel like I know this matchup really well on paper. Obviously playing it. Wait. I'm surprised no one uses this card much, but I guess it's very rare, like it's usable. I think it's because it's 5 pips. If it was 4 pips, probably better. So he's forcing him to use Helifin here. Or Wand. But I honestly... Okay, so now Helifin. So I wouldn't say this is a great play for Wolf. Because he's gonna get heli-finted next round. Take at least 1200 pack damage, which is 1200 damage that he did do. The elephant. It is gonna take up a weakness, which I wish it didn't, but it is. But not on the dot. It's gonna take up the weakness, but not on this hit. So he still gets a solid unbraced weaving elephant hit. 130 damage, at least 700, 800 damage. What? That's a bit weak. Still good. And he essentially takes off balance shield. He has to balance shield here. Otherwise, he's going to take a full pack damage. 2k damage. Not good. And then Adam. I want to see Adam maybe attenuate there. He doesn't have any pips. This is actually nice. So attenuate here. Then freeze ray. What? Okay. Interesting. Maybe he didn't have any cards, so he just did that so he can clear out the deck. Wow. I would do another Heliphant right here. Or wand, that's fine. I mean, it's a good play. Like, put another shield on top. So he couldn't really do the double weakness freeze ray on him. I wouldn't have thought of it. Definitely a good Grim Redeemer then. I mean, not the best, but it was okay. Did do like 1200. He's finally bracing here, which is good. So if he raised right here, it's not going to be that much damage. But might as well do this, right? Get the weakness off and get the brace off. Definitely more value than a freeze ray. I hate that because they both use the same card or the same world card, which is the Talos card, right? Death uses the Grim, and Ice uses the freeze ray. Not the same card, but you know, they're from the same world. Comes gonna be a solid dragon next round, I would think. Frostbite here? That would be fine. He does have enough for Heliphant though, that's the bad part. Maybe Pyro Dragon or Bubble Change here or Brace. That's what I want to see. The bubble's definitely hurting him because he's now doing. He did like at least 3 or 4 attacks already. Solid card. I like it. I probably need to tech into that. The only problem is Fire loves shields. So This is the third moon shield I've seen. Where do you even get those cards from? I would like to see a brace from both of these players. I mean, yes, they do have brace counters, but still. Brace is extremely strong, especially when the damage output is very low for ice. Having that brace up is just extremely important. Especially when you fight against like very good players, they're always gonna have brace on. Brace here, maybe, please. He has a clean Redeemer here, but then he can shield next round. Or Horseman. A Redeemer. That's why it's still good movement. It took the shields away. Let's see the freeze ray. And Wolf doesn't have any ice pips here. Or myth pips. So he's gonna just have to hit with these, I guess. That's what he's gonna do. Or I mean play with the weaknesses. Wow. This is the fourth. Where do you get these even from? Fourth moon shield. I mean, I wouldn't think they don't even look that good. If it was instead of death, well, you need fire. That's the bad thing. Yeah, wands are so important when you're like ahead of the game. Like if you're ahead in the game, you need to keep wands. That's the bad thing. I don't really keep them, and I just discard them most of the times. I just hate wanding. It's just such a waste in my opinion, but there is no 0 pip spells that takes off shields. I think wand's the only 0 pip spell, right, that takes off a shield. Yeah, I don't think anything does. Wow, that is the fourth moon shield I've seen, I think. Here comes the Heliphant next round. I have to re-brace here, though. Nice, a minus 30. On top of a 25, that's minus 50. If you don't know math. Here comes the bubble. Finally. Here comes the brace, finally. What do I want to see from this death there? Another bubble? Attenuate is fine. Horseman here. Dragon to take off the blade. The ghost. The ghost that hits and takes off and removes bubble. It at least take away one weakness, right? Mash. I mean, okay. Problem here is, well, not a terrible problem, since you still have an ice shield up. If your goal is to take off the brace, though, then I mean, I guess it's okay. The thing is, you already have a shield up, so why do you want to add an incentive to hit with another freeze ray? Another one. I like that card. What am I doing here? I'm trying to take off the shield. So what do I want to do? There's no cheap way, because I'm assuming his 2-tip spells are all used up. I guess that's a better way of dealing with shields. Now he can't shield for like 4 rounds. Five tips though, right? Dragon here, maybe? Dragon into a Colossus. He's probably gonna freeze ray into a Colossus then. He needs to rebrace here. This isn't terrible. You can hit him with a solid Grim next round. If Adam doesn't have a brace or a shoe. Shoe would actually be real nice here. Because I think he'd have enough for a Colossus after. Brace is the better move though, obviously. But thinking 2 steps ahead. I think he needs to rebrace here. Wolf needs to rebrace. You have no buffs. Like, what are you gonna do? And if you Grim, he's gonna use Heli to take off your shield, so you can take pack damage. Interesting. So what's better, Horseman or that card? Horseman, right? get like 2K. It's not definitely not bad either. Is this the new spell? It is. You can't have no auras anymore as if you're fighting against ice. Like, just don't aura ever. Or you're just gonna get it taken away. Obviously not the best use of the traps, but I believe that is the 6th moon shield you have seen, ladies and gentlemen. 6 as an SIX. 6th moon shield. I don't know how you even get those. Bro is insane. Ooh, I would have rebraced there, but I mean, he used so many braces, Gabe. I want to see a Colossus come in this round, and then I want to see a Grim Wolf. And if he Grims, then Adam has to do it. Nice. Pretty. Double Grim, maybe? So it's going to be at least 1900 damage. At least. 1905. Eh. He must have good uses. I don't know, whatever spell next. Ice Elemental. I mean, he has to Grim here, right? I think he should have Grimmed with the weakness on. Would have definitely saved him like 700 damage. And the other guy would have just used. So I don't know. A lot of damage though. He can actually, I don't know if he can kill, but he can actually almost kill with the Gambit Mash. Adam definitely has something. Save bet would be to brace and then hit with Redeem the next round. I don't think he killed, right? He shouldn't kill. Like 320. Oh wow. 540. I don't know my damage. Great game by this Adam Titan. 3000 HP to spare. Very good. Let's check out the stats for you, ladies and gentlemen. This Diego thing is so slow. I think it like increases the game by like 5 minutes. Wiener. Game crashed.